It was interesting back then because I started my own record label, but I had the opportunity to be in the record industry from a very young age. Back then, you had to go into the studio. That's what you had to do. So we went into the studio to make a record. The guy who owned the studio said, I'll tell you what, instead of you paying to be in the studio, you imagine in 1978, $100 an hour was a lot of money. And then he said, if you release this music on my record label, I'll let you record it for free. But I'd had conversations with record labels and I'm like, well, you're not a major label. So I knew that at that point, the smart thing for me to do, rather than continue to try to send out tapes, was just to concentrate on my music and I'll release my own record. So I knew that there were places you could print up vinyl and I knew how distribution worked. That's how I ended up signing the Emerald Street Boys to my record label, Telemusic. And at the end of the day, the thing is, if you do the math, and they're just finding that out today, you own the rights and you keep the money, you know? So instead of making 7 cents off the dollar, you're making, the time for me, $5.99, $4.99 off a record that probably cost me 80 cents. I have songs recorded from artists from 40 years ago that have never been released that you know of today. But it's more difficult to be original and be creative and trust your instincts and say, I want to do this, because people are going to judge it. If somebody says, man, your music sucks,